So you thought you couldn't have gravy on a keto or low carb diet? Well, you guys, I thought the same thing, but I came across this recipe and now you can. So get all of your ingredients together so that we can make this delicious creamy gravy, and you'll see just how simple it really is. And this is everything that you will need. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to grate 3 tablespoons of onion. And you guys, this is going to produce a lot of liquid. So what I'm going to do is I am going to drain off some of this liquid. Now go ahead and set this aside and bring over a bowl, and we are going to mix in all of the spices. And we're going to start with 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 3/4 teaspoon poultry seasoning, and 1/4 teaspoon of xanthum gum. Now you guys, I started with 1/8 of a teaspoon because xanthum gum can make whatever you're making really, really thick. So give all this a stir, and we're gonna go on over to the stovetop. Now to a heated skillet, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of butter and let that melt down. And you guys, this recipe was inspired by a recipe that I saw on Pinterest, and it was Papa G's. And another thing, I am making half of the original recipe, but I am giving you the ingredients for the full recipe. So to this butter, we are adding the grated onion, and to this, we're going to add those spices. Give it a stir. And when I tell you that this smells so amazing, you guys. Well, of course you would know because you're making it with me. Now to this, we're going to add a chicken bone broth. And this recipe calls for 2 cups, but again, because I'm making half, you will see me only add 1 cup. And give all of this a stir until everything is well combined. And then I'm going to bring this to a boil. And throughout this entire process, I will continue to stir this just so it does not lump. Okay, next we're going to add 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream and stir that in. Then I'm going to bring this to a boil and then turn it down to simmer. Guys, look how amazing this gravy looks, and you see how simple it is. Now at this point, you want to test the thickness, and if it's not thick enough for you, then add some more of this xanthum gum. So all total to my recipe, I ended up adding a total of 1/4 teaspoon. Now, this is a chicken gravy, so if you like the color of this, then you can leave it just as it is. And as you can see, it has thickened here. And at this point, you make a determination whether or not you want this gravy to be a little bit browner. And if so, then you can add just a couple drops of a browning sauce. And I didn't need to add much because I did in fact like the color of my gravy. And you guys, this gravy is ready. So take it off the stove and pour it into a serving container, and you guys can get ready to enjoy this. You can pair this with some biscuit. You can pour it on top of your meat. Whatever you decide to do with it, you will absolutely love it. Enjoy, you guys.